Hello and welcome back to this week's garden update. We've actually had a bit of rain here this morning after having temperatures well and truly above 40 degrees for a few days. So everything's looking a bit sad, but I'm sure they enjoyed the rain. So as you can see, the sage is great, the basil is good, the lettuces, the thyme, the oregano, which I need to pull out, and then the strawberries. They're still doing brilliant. We're getting heaps every day. In this bed, or the tomatoes, we're picking heaps, and they're tasty, so that's going great. Then over here we've got our zucchinis. At the moment all the flowers look to be male flowers, so I'm hoping we'll get some more female flowers coming soon. I can't see any. We've been picking a lot of zucchini, so it's not like I'm desperate for zucchini, but yeah, there are none at the moment. We've also over here got the cucumbers. I can see one of the cucumbers, looks like two of them, didn't pollinate. I really don't think I'm going to get any cucumbers this year, which is sad because I really miss my homegrown cucumbers, but this year we're up against it with either rats or possums, or I know we've had an owl hanging around, so it could even be the owl. In the grow bag, I've got some tomatoes that need picking. You can probably see some down there. Got heaps of tomatoes over here. We've had to cover it, put the roof on, because all of our sunflowers have been attacked by the local rosella, which better than the cockatoos getting into it, but they've absolutely annihilated it. You can see the seeds. They just stand there, eat the seeds, eat the leaves. So that's been a lot of fun. Over here again, we've only got male flowers. No sign of any zucchinis, or we've got a few that I can see that didn't pollinate, so I'll be chopping them out, pulling out the sunflowers that the rosella's got to. And the beans, it looks like it's not looking good. Looks like something's got to them as well and sort of picked off what they wanted. So the joys of gardening and not covering what's being grown, so that's a bit sad, but never mind, we've always got next year. You can see a very sad looking sunflower there that's been eaten, and up there that one's been eaten by the rosellas. Yeah, so that's that area. Still haven't got to the potatoes because it's been way too hot, but it looks like we're getting some more, so I might just wait until those plants die back and then do it. Even though it's cool today, it just has been way too hot. That tomato plant, I think that's gone. Blueberries, nothing. Oh, looks like I've got mint also shooting out of that blueberry bush, and the blueberry bush at the back. Still got some sunflowers, so hopefully we've still got some bees coming. Those sunflowers are all looking nice. obviously more sunflowers will open there. That's the corn bed. And it looks like my one corn, which was growing, something's eaten the silks off it. So let me try and get closer. But just before, the chilies are doing really well. I'm sure once the sunflowers, I might even move them closer into the sun. But yeah, there are lots of potential little chilies growing there. So I might put those under that to stop the possums or the owl or the rats getting to them. Hang on, I'll go closer so you can see the corn. There you go, that's the one ear of corn, and as you can see, all the silks are hanging down around it and has been bitten at the top. So that's a bit sad, but never mind. But it does look like there's another ear with some silks growing there, and fingers crossed we get something on this one. Nothing yet, but a lot of these were covered by the a lot of them were covered by the sunflowers, and because the sunflowers are all leaning now, and it looks like the pumpkins, we've got a flower in the pumpkins, so hopefully we get a pumpkin out of that. I haven't seen whether it's a male or a female yet, but looks like we're getting some other flowers that are wanting to come out, so hopefully the pollinators do what they need to do and we get some pumpkins. The tomatoes in this tree, we've had more, but it looks like we've got some, I don't think it's blossom end rot, but anyway, that I've got to pick that one off because that's not worth saving. That one's looking great. Got some more little ones at the top, so fingers crossed we get some more tomatoes because they're everyone's favourites. And I just had a look, and that pumpkin flower is a male, so hopefully that's like zucchinis, and the male flowers normally come out first, but we'll see. It's very windy today, and so the chickens, every time there's a big gust of wind, they all run back inside. But hopefully they can come out and enjoy the sun. We haven't had any eggs this week, so I'll have to have a good talk to them later about paying their rent, because they're not very good at it, and so I don't know what's happening there, but I'm pretty sure it's the weather. They've spent a few days inside when it's been really hot, so they haven't been able to free range and walk around and do what chickens do. But yeah, so I'll quickly go back to this. Rosemary's looking great, and then the mint, that's still fine. Oh, I don't know whether you could see that, but there's a chicken down there. And the passion fruit, that's looking incredibly healthy. It's looking great. Also the chili plant behind it, it's looking fantastic. I've got to hop in that garden today and pull out the dill, and I think there's a couple of weeds that are growing, but really happy with that bed. No signs of passion fruit, but plants have only been in a few months, so as long as it can sort of cover up this side of the chicken coop, I'm happy. And last but not least, which I've never shown, we've got a grapefruit tree on the other side of the chicken coop, and that's getting some grapefruit. There are 2 there, and there are some more further on, but I don't particularly like this grapefruit. It's just your standard grapefruit, but it's got a really thick skin on it. But I've got someone who does, so we're going to put a little bit of love and care into the grapefruit tree. So that's the end of this week's tour. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Throw a like, even put a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. I do different content. I do chicken content, and at the moment I've started a decluttering the whole house, and that includes the backyard, the inside, the garage, under the pergola, just everywhere, because we've got so much rubbish in this house. So I'm madly decluttering. Well, not really, it's been too hot to do anything. I've been thinking about decluttering. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.